Hey everybody, Dr. Marley Smith here. We're with Dr. Chris. We're with Living Well Family Chiropractic, as you know. You also know that we are on spring break the next week. Unfortunately, we're going to be having spring break from home. So what we want to make sure that we're doing plenty of tricks and tips that you can do at home to just keep up with your spinal hygiene. We know a lot of you are working from home and your workstations are less than ideal, especially compared to the office. So what we're going to do is we want to give you some mobility tricks to make sure that you don't completely lose your progress because of us not being in the clinic and because you're working at home. So today we're going to show you 3 easy things that you can do on a foam roller. You can get one of these from Walmart, Target, any sporting goods store. You can order one off of Amazon. I think they even have them at Sierra Trading Post. Great investment. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to have demonstrate. The first one we're going to do, a lot of you are working on laptops right now, and we have this forward head posture, rounded shoulder posture, and we're putting a lot of stress on it, as well as the upper back. So what we want to do is we want to create some extension in that upper thoracic spine, and we want to try and combat that forward head posture. So what we're going to do is we're just going to find the spot, and we're going to have Dr. Chris lay down. What we want to do is I'm going to be placing this right about here on Dr. Chris. So, go ahead and pick one first. Let's go ahead and come up with it right there. There you go. And what he's doing is he's just creating that extension through the upper thoracic spine. He can kind of roll up. Let's go ahead and roll up a little bit. Right there. He's creating that extension through the thoracic spine. He's actually
hey, Dr. Chris.
Forward head posture, and you can tell he's almost reinforcing that cervical curve that we're supposed to have there. So this is a good spinal hygiene exercise for anybody to do. Really create that mobility that we want in the spine. So you can hold that for, a good 30 seconds. Take a break. Hold it again for 30 seconds. If that's too much, 10, 15 seconds is okay as well. All right, let's go ahead and change positions. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put this right along Dr. Chris's spine. And we're really going to open up the chest again. So we're going to stretch the pecs here. So we'll have you go ahead and lay on that. Okay. So from here, same thing. We're combating those rounded shoulders. We really want to open up the chest here. Get a good pec stretch.
Especially working that pec minor. Really offsetting that kind of constantly crunched or flex position.
Yep. So what he's saying is the pec minor with that workstation position that so many of you are in right now can really create some tightness. So we're trying to open that up. One thing you can also do is you can scoot up on that, and you can hang his head off the edge. Same thing, kind of help him reinforce that cervical curve that's supposed to be there. At the same time, he's really opening up the chest. And if you deal with some tension in the rhomboids, the muscles along the spine, that's a good opportunity to kind of roll those out as well.
If you're finding a good trigger point, you can kind of sit on that for a little bit too, and the whole premise is just really breaking up things that can build up in the muscles. So this is a really good one.
And then the last one we're going to show you is just general mobility, mainly through the thoracic spine. That's our concern right now with everybody working on their laptops from home. So he's going to put that on his spine, and he's just going to roll back and forth. And like I said, just get some general mobility, get some extension through that thoracic spine. And when we say thoracic spine, that's the middle back.
And if you do find a sweet spot, you can go ahead and kind of put your pressure on that, lean on it, hold it for a good 5 to 10 seconds, and really break up those adhesions we mentioned.
So yeah, sweet spot, he means if you find something tender, just go ahead and lean into it and see if you can get that to ease up. So those are 3 things that you can do over the next week while we're out of the clinic on spring break, and while you guys are all hunched over your laptops. Hope it helps. What we're going to try and do is over the next week, we're going to continue to give you little tricks and tips that you can do at home to make sure that we take care of our spines during this time.